Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Acura Integra Type S. This model has an MSRP just over $52,000, with the only option being Performance Red, which is a very stunning color for this sedan. So we have a lot to go over, and we are going to start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, this is the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It is only paired to the 6-speed manual transmission, pumping out 320 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. That power is sent to the front wheels, propelling this 3,200-pound sedan from 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. Claim top speed is 167 miles an hour. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking right around 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 out on the highway. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, the Acura badge is also the sensor for the distance pacing. There's Type S parking sensors, as well as a really cool design for the mesh in that grille. Now, over on the driver's side, Integra is stamped into this section here, just underneath the LED headlights, DRLs, and turn signals, where there's a really nice housing for those. Now, there's also gloss black in both corners there with more sensors, plenty of cutouts in the middle section as well, and then very crisp lines coming down the hood, including the functional heat extraction vent finished off in gloss black right in the middle. So it definitely gives it a sporty design for this sedan. Now, this also has a really nice set of wheels along with the Brembo brakes. Those are finished off in red as well. There's the Type S badge, body colored side mirrors with the turn signal, and then I really like the fender flares. It gives it a mini wide body design to it, just with the arches that it has, and then there's really nice lines that flow down the side. And then in back, this has the gloss black spoiler. There's also Type S. Integra is now stamped on the opposite side, just underneath the LED taillights. There's a backup camera, all of the sensors, gloss black in the entire lower diffuser, where this also has the triple center exhaust, which sounds really good. And then working our way to the cargo space, there's 2 buttons underneath. Left side will release it, right side will lock it. And then this has more of the hatchback design to it versus a traditional trunk. So that gives you a lot more interior cargo space. You can also fold down the back seats. You have storage. You have the sub for the audio. There's also a little bit of storage underneath the floor, so if you want to place some items in there. But very, very practical for its size and that design there. Now, as we hop into the back, the door panel has a nice design to it, pretty simple, but we have some nice materials, a little bit of storage in that lower section. And then we have these leather seats with all of the red stitching. Now, at my height, 5'10", I'd say I have a good bit of space. There's only one storage pocket, no climate vents, which is interesting. You get cup holders in the middle passenger seat here. And then my head is just touching the headliner, so it's not bad. I could ride around town, be comfortable. It's very easy to get in and out too, so you won't be hitting your head, at least at my height there. Now, the door panel up front is just like the rear. We have all the window adjustments, side mirror controls, and then a little bit more storage. And we do get a very nice set of front seats with Type S. All of the materials here with the leather and the suede, they are automatic, of course. And then we are greeted with a leather and perforated steering wheel. But let's start this up, where we can go over the rest of this information. We have Type S down below. Over on the right side, we have the cruise, distance pacing, you have your lane keeping assist, and then we also have this rotary dial to go through information on the right side of the gauge cluster. So you'll notice the engine temperature on the far left, fuel level on the far right, and then going within miles per hour, you have all of this info that you can go through. Now, you can also go through info on the left side using this rotary dial, where there's also your volume tuning and Bluetooth adjustments. So you don't have quite as much, but you can go through your audio as well as customize, and then you have your phone too. So very easy to go through all of that. And you have traction control along with one air vent. The head-up display just shows miles per hour. And then we do have a pretty simple infotainment system. You have some icons here that you can scroll through. You have a back button, you have audio and tuning adjustments, and then some shortcuts in that lower section. Really cool design for the air vents as well. And then you do have physical controls for all of the climates. Temperature dials, fan speed. This has heated seats too. And then all of your defrosters and where you'd like the air to go. Wireless charging, as well as a few more auxiliaries. And then pushing it to the right and down is for reverse. where you have a few different angles depending on what you would like to see there. We have some nice materials on this shifter as well with the Alcantara stitching and leather. You also have a few different driving modes. So there's an individual setting as well as Sport S, Sport, and Comfort. So you can use that dial very quickly there. There's your e-brake, brake hold assist, 2 cup holders, a little bit of storage in the armrest as well as down in the glove box there. And then up top we have the rear view mirror, we have a sunglass holder, and your dome lights too. And then here's a look at visibility. It's pretty open feeling. Even for the design of the sedan, you can even see over that left shoulder as well. And in Sport Plus second gear, here we go. Nice mild acceleration, we're up to speed. Even around that turn there, felt normal for an acceleration like that. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the Integra Type S. We do have the gear indicator on the far left side there, which is always helpful, just in case you forget what gear you're in. You can see that. I do wish the head-up display showed that as well. I'm sure if I go into the settings, you might be able to adjust that, which I haven't done, but if you can, that would be very helpful to see as well. Well, this is a fun vehicle. If you're looking for something that a little bit kind of on that luxury side, Acura is going to be a little bit more luxury focused than Honda, of course, which is paired with it. But if you want something that a little bit more nicer materials, we still do have some plastic on the interior, which for vehicles of this price point, it's not out of the ordinary to see that. So if you want something a little bit more upscale and you want some added performance, this is a great option to go with. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of performance modifications and support for this car if that's something that you are interested in doing, making it a little bit louder, maybe doing an intake, tuning it, doing anything like that. I'm sure there's going to be a big following, as this is a pretty popular vehicle, and it's cool to see that Acura is bringing it back. But this seems to be a very easy vehicle to rev match, so if you want to do some performance style driving, this is going to be a great car again to learn how to drive. You're not going to have too much power where it's overwhelming, but you'll have a nice vehicle where you can actually learn how to drive a performance vehicle like this, and especially a driver-focused car with this manual transmission. The gas and brake pedal are pretty close, which allows you to do the rev matching pretty easily. So I like the pedal box. Small pop there. But definitely very easy to drive. So it would be a great car to start to learn how to do some performance driving. And we'll do one last acceleration. Definitely a quick little vehicle. I think that's going to wrap it up though for the 2024 Acura Integra Type S. Once again, huge shout out to Carolina Auto Direct for providing this vehicle for me today. Definitely take a look at their website. That link is down in the description below. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.